believe the stream is going. Let me get the chat set real quick. Okay, I see Reeps is in the chat talking about Pariah bowcasting. I heard it's dangerous. Oh, it's echoing. Forgot to mute the stream. Oh, it's you. It's you, Letch. Okay. So. Okay, Bolty's in here. Bolty's already lying. He's lying. The best player in the world is indeed in this VC right now. But I'm not going to let you know who it is.
It's Glitch. We all know it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. Well, so to explain to everybody what's going to happen is everybody right now, we're about to draw for the pick order. There's 2 wheels here. I will first spin a wheel to figure out a name, and then afterwards I'll spin the second wheel for their pick order. So that's pretty straightforward. So I think this is a good time to start.
Did you code it so Danny won't go first? Because that's important.
Let's find out.
Oh,
Oh, he's not going first. It is Azur going first.
oh,
okay.
Your voice is ahead of the stream.
Oh, shit.
I just meant like.
Oh, okay. Now let's find out what his pick order will be. It looks like he's getting the 1-4-2.
Wow, interesting.
Big. So he was first.
All right. So
Very interesting.
let me do something real quick. Oh, that's not good. 1-4-2. That'll be his colors.
I'm upset that Glitch got green.
Green.
Well,
He should have been
Sorry,
red.
where are you streaming at? Or what are you like watching?
I'll send you the link.
Twitch.tv/Bacta.
I'll trade with you, Danny. I'll be red.
It is in the social.
Alright, I sent it to you.
Oh, there, okay.
I'm assuming Oro is Pariah. What's that, Pariah?
Yep.
Alright, let's get the second name going. I really hope it's Glitch, and I hope he gets what he doesn't want. It's Raider, I think.
Oh
my god!
Raider.
That is so close.
Alright, Raider. Let's see. What are your hopes and dreams? What do you want here? It looks like you're getting 3-3-1.
Oh my god!
That is interesting. Doesn't sound like your hopes and dreams.
That is the worst.
That's the only one I didn't want. Dude.
That's same here. Same here.
You know what? I bet you. Why does it keep doing this? Okay. So 3, 3.
First time
1.
using Google Docs. It's okay.
Hey. All right. Hey, but you know what, Raider? I will say the third round has such a variety and skill that getting a strong pick on that one might be a benefit for you.
Congratulations, Raider, on your victory.
All right, let's see.
Thank you.
It's looking like Glitch is gonna be. It looks like Glitch doesn't even get to draw. He's just gonna get what's left.
I'm gonna get the pick I wanted. It's perfectly fine.
All right, Danny. Let's see what you got.
Big money. Max win.
The 4-1-3. That's interesting.
okay.
You're gonna be the only person that gets a back-to-back pick.
Very nice. Very nice.
And then, of course, Glitch will get the 2-2-4. I think the 2-2-4 is a solid one.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I wanted 2-2-4. If I'm gonna be honest, that was either one or two would be my ideal. But
what color is Glitch?
This is all going according to my plan.
2-2-4.
I'm glad I have the blue.
I just realized what's gonna happen.
Okay, I think that's the wrong shade of red, but it doesn't matter.
That just makes sense.
It makes sense. And honestly, you were red initially, and I thought it would make more sense, so I moved you. So, on the left side, we have the player list of everybody who signed up. I do want to point out that we had like a last-minute sign-up with Sand King, so I want you guys to be aware of that, because he wasn't put on the Discord list yet. He literally signed up like 5 minutes ago. So he's on there as an option.
Oh, so he's off the fence now. He's actually signed up.
Yeah. So,
cool.
It looks like we're going to start with Azur. He gets the first pick in the first round. You get a minute to think about it, to ponder your...
We know you want Sand King.
To ponder your decision.
And Bolty's
all right.
And then Gletch said he wants to give his reasonings for his picks, but you're free to do that if you want, but you don't need to. It's just entirely up to you.
Okay, and it's just one pick.
Yeah.
I'm super low IQ.
You get one pick.
Self-report.
We got a lot of good choices.
We do. We sure do. Do we ever? Tell me when my time's up. By the way, I'm just thinking. You can be the person that has the authority of when my time's up.
Don't worry, I'll be a little lenient. You don't have to.
I've got a timer running for you right now.
Well, Raider has a timer running for you.
Get this
Raider.
guy on the clock.
I'm on deck, bro. It's all good.
What's up, Fox? Fox is in the stream now. He has the 60-second countdown on you. Damn, I should have gotten like a little the do that little sound effect. I wasn't thinking. We got Spectre in the chat.
All right, I'm picking Rav.
Damn, we got a Rav pick, first round Rav. Danny's not liking that. Danny is not appreciative of that.
My
were you hoping for Rav, Danny?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew Danny was looking for Rav. His plans have been thwarted.
I have to split up that like dynamic duo that Rav and Danny.
Goodness gracious.
That's a good choice. I think Rav is a strong choice.
I might have to hit Kaimi with my back-to-back pick to split up that.
Oh,
We'll see.
So now Azur and Danny are at war. Azur and Danny are going to be at war, I see. Splitting up the theoretical picks, yeah.
What an interesting pick. And
it looks like we have Gletch next in round 1. I think Gletch's is going to be more straightforward.
No,
no?
I'm definitely on the fence between two options here. Also thinking about, I feel like the player that I don't pick here of the two that are in my mind, I'm kind of going to leave for Raider. Not to say that Raider's definitely going to pick the other person, but who do I want to leave to Raiders team at the same time as who do I mesh well with? Who do I think is going to be fully locked in?
We already have threats from Pariah to leave the event.
I had a conversation with Libros the other day about him playing and stuff and how he felt, and I was really reassured just to hear from him that his competition was going to be at a all-time high for this tournament. He's going to be locked in, so with that being said, though, I don't think there's anybody in the game that's kind of playing at the level that Pariah is right now. Honestly, thought he was probably going to go first overall, so kind of on the fence on between these two picks here. But I think all things considered, I'm going to go with Pariah here at the number 2.
All right.
He's only going to bowcaster. He's not been around to see that Pariah's just been bowcastering lately.
I will say, these are two good choices, I think. I think so far this is good. Pariah is already upset.
It was part of the plan, Pariah. It was part of the plan.
Yeah.
You stuck with him, sorry.
Pariah trained all this time to be able to play with Azur, and it looks like he's not getting his way.
I'll be honest, this is not how I expected this to go at all. Well, other than
Raider, I will say I like these first two picks, but I think you were kind of saved a little bit. I think you have a straightforward option here.
Yeah, is that War Drum or what are you thinking?
I think War Drum is a solid pick. He's going to carry this event.
I think Bolty's speaking on my behalf. It's
Okay.
got to be Labros.
We got Labros.
I'm not going to drag it out like they will.
Yeah.
He said that to me too. I didn't listen to him.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, we don't like to listen to Bolty out here. He's
No, in fact, it almost changed my answer, Bolty. That was close.
All right, and then we got Danny, who unfortunately didn't get Rav, but I still think he has a lot of good choices that he can mesh well with here.
Yeah, I think the first 3 picks were the best Slayers.
Yeah.
So now I got to figure out what direction.
Fortunately for you, this is where your advantage comes in because you get to pick right after this
for
too.
sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
And as he's thinking, I will say there was an expectations that Dex was going to be here, and he would have had his hat in the ring as a good Slayer. But unfortunately,
Yeah, that would have made it.
Dex is no longer here, and unfortunately, he's not dead. He just left. And
my God.
Yeah, he's
dead?
not.
Oh my God!
The way I was saying it was coming out
Yeah.
wrong. And then also Dever's not in the tournament, which was also he would have been probably a.
Well, it would have pushed Azur into it.
He was going to be a captain, too. So that's a big part of the community. Like, he's not playing, which he would have made a big part of the tournament, in my opinion. We got Bolty getting racial already. Let's calm down, Bolty.
That. Doobie-doobie-doo.
It's a lot of pressure. He gets 2 minutes because it's 2 picks, right?
Yeah.
I think this is a very
fair.
important.
This is very important for him.
Yeah, I'm basically deciding if I want good offense or just some solid blasters that are going to be good on. I mean, a lot of the maps are just mid boxes.
I will
You just
say,
gotta pick off vibes.
Yeah. With Danny being able to handle himself in any position you throw him in, I think at this point he can build around what he wants to, and it'll be a good team.
Mm.
Yeah, Bolty, I can't pick myself. I'm already on the team.
Damn.
I think I'm just gonna go 2 solid blasters that'll be good on basically every map, and they don't need power weapons. So I'm gonna pick Jaime and Slicer.
Interesting. Jaime and Slicer.
Those are good picks.
Those are good
Damn
picks.
it. I'm like
And we got
30 to 40%.
Feel bad for
more
whoever
sad
the
now.
next name is that comes out of Gletch's mouth.
Gletch has some. There's still some good choices on this player list.
Oh, is it my turn? Oh, I forgot.
Yeah. Yeah, we
not
had
a
our back to back with Danny.
Yeah, it's not a true snake. Slicer and Jaime, yeah, definitely lock down those kind of tier 2 players that you really separate themselves in terms of blaster skill, can really hold it down against anybody. I respect those picks. However, I think the most logical pick here, and I think that, you know, this next pick will really set us apart when it comes to these offenses where, you know, it's very asymmetrical and offense and defensive roles are important. I'm going to lock down who's going to be my fellow offensive player in this game, and I'm going to pick Fox.
I knew that.
Solid choice. Solid choice.
I had no doubt in my mind.
Yep.
Oh. All right, Labros, you're gonna have to forgive me for this next one.
Oh boy.
Let me double check my list real quick, just to make sure if I have to do this. Damn. Yeah. I am sorry. That leaves Bolty.
Bolty.
It's got to be Bolty.
Yeah.
I'm
I
so
was hoping
sorry,
Bolty would
Labros.
slip to the 3rd, but
Oh boy. I forgot to take Slicer's name, but yeah, there's not 2 Slicers, unfortunately.
That would have been nice.
All right, Azur, you got the last pick in round 2 here. And honestly, there's still some names up there that could have easily, I think, could have potentially gone before.
I agree.
Yeah, so Let's see what you got. I have a sneaking suspicion, but let's
You do,
take it
do
away.
you?
Yeah.
Did a certain player drop out, or are they just missing from that list?
There's one player that I'm thinking of right now that is, I think, has proven himself to be a good flag runner, very sneaky, can go like undetected into bases and stuff.
Skate was supposed to be on there. I apologize.
Yeah, I was looking at the roster right now. I didn't see Skate on the list.
Just to
here.
clarify, I don't think it would have affected our picks so far that he was off the player list. Am I correct?
Actually, yeah, Gletch would have picked Skate over Fox, so can I have Fox now?
All right, I'll let Azir continue. It sounds to me like Skate's on there. He's the lowercase name, I guess, special boy. All right.
Yeah. One person that's like impressing me quite a bit lately.
You can't pick me. I'm sorry.
People to the team,
This will probably shake some feathers. I am going to pick Reaps.
Reaps. Wow. That's interesting.
Very interesting.
Damn, I was also hoping.
Not who I expected.
Honestly,
I'm curious to see the fight over a sniper on that team.
Yeah, I will say this is, you have Azir and Rav who can definitely snipe, and Reaps can snipe too. I actually think Reaps is a good choice here.
Dude's been only improving since he started playing again.
Yeah.
Oh damn! It's back to me already.
It is back to you. This is honestly, Raider, you probably were thinking that it was going to be a little bit tougher, but you got a pretty good team so far, and this is your advantage pick.
All right, I told. This is a gamble, but I told him I would do it if I got Labros.
Oh
so
boy!
I'm getting Sand King.
Sand King, and he goes.
I gamble. I have no idea how he's gonna be. It's been years.
I do.
There we go.
Definitely a wild card coming right back like that, but.
And then now we got Azir back again.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Let me update. I just realized I haven't been updating things over here.
All right. I'm gonna need to take my time this time.
Just a reminder, my DMs are popping up on this stream. Let's be careful with the DMs. Alrighty. Oh. Alright.
Ooh.
Shut up, Labros. Get off of my stream. Man. Raider, if I was playing, you'd first pick me, right, Raider?
I was going for Pariah, but okay.
Damn.
A little bit torn between a couple people.
At this
That's
point,
right, Drizzle.
round 3 can go any way, I see. The Sand King pick was, this is a wild card pick, though. I'm hoping it works out, Raider.
I hope so, too. It's a real gamble, but
Yeah.
I know there's some synergy between Labros and Sand King. I'm hoping that pays off.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but Sand King was one of the old leaders of MOTR, right? Yes, Fox just outlined that. So we got some OG-ness on the team. Bolty getting racial again. Bolty, this is your last warning. Stop.
What?
Wow, Bolty.
Not an important question, Bolty.
All right. I'm gonna just pick the person that I have the most synergy with, in like that's still available. That's Helios.
Helios. I was expecting that. I'm actually a little bit surprised.
You guys are gonna have some good vibes over there. That's for sure.
He's gonna have positive vibes.
Exactly. That's part of the strategy too.
All right. Well, with that, it looks like we have Azir's, his starting 4, including him. And then now we have Danny's last pick coming up.
I haven't played with too many of the remaining people recently. So it's hard to judge who is going to be doing what.
Lucci Gucci has been Gucci, let me tell you.
Yeah?
Just kidding. He's not. I don't think he's played at all.
He played a little bit last year, didn't he, when we did the stats?
Oh, no, he's definitely played before, but I don't think he's played recently.
Another name who hasn't played recently who did play quite a bit, Smurf Tree.
Yeah, Smurf Tree's not been on for a while. Yeah, I was going to say, Skate... Has Colty played a bunch recently?
He's played a little bit.
Not a lot.
Yeah, he's been playing.
Yeah. Not a whole lot, but he's coming back a little bit. And I mean, it's easy because we don't get to play with him a lot, but Barcode is a TX, season TX member. Barcode is also on there. Could be a wild card.
Pepsi's been playing a lot as well.
Pepsi has been putting in a lot of work.
He's been solid.
I think Danny has a dream with his team, though. I think he has a goal in mind, so I'm sort of suspecting I might have an idea of who he's going to pick.
Yeah, I just don't know who's... It is Repcom, and so a big factor is who's actually going to be on for the matches.
That is
like, you
true.
can pick the best player in the world, and if they don't show up...
Oh, thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, I also wish you... Can I swap that out, please?
Oh, yeah, hold on. I have to... There we go.
Yeah, right now I'm thinking between... Like, Pepsi's been on a ton and has a
he has
box. So that's always a plus. Double J was like pretty good, but I don't know if he's actually played in like a year and a half. And
also, one thing to note with Double J is he's going to be gone. Like,
yeah,
a lot, so
that's what I'm trying to factor. And then I haven't played with Skate in a while, but I know Skate used to be pretty solid.
And I will say on Skate's behalf, he probably will be there when you need him to be.
And then I know Freelance used to be pretty good, but again, I don't know how long it's been since Freelance played.
Freelance is an OG. I personally I don't know who he is, but I know he's been around the block from what Raiders told me.
Yeah, I think I'll go with Skate. See how it goes.
Nice choice, honestly.
I appreciate you not leaving that for...
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Gletch's team's already looking concerning.
Well, Gletch gets the last pick here.
Not too confident in my first pick. No, I'm kidding.
There's a couple names on this player list who, personally, I thought could have went a little bit higher. So I think Gletch has a lot of good choices here still.
Yeah, I'm definitely between a couple options. Going to be interesting to see who gets assigned after the draft. But been
now the question is, you have a couple good offenses, and you have, depending on who you ask, the best sniper in the game between a couple people. So I'm curious what type of play style you're going to look for to fill. Something to balance out, or something to lean heavy into a certain play style.
Yeah, that's honestly the kind of thing that I'm going between. There's a couple different situations in my mind.
We know you got to pick Lucci.
Lucci Gucci out here.
He's got a lot of rust on him. I know he's my buddy, but he's gonna have to shake that up.
Friendship means nothing out here. We're all about results.
Yeah, it's about the results. Yeah, I mean, there's just there's a few newer players on this list that have improved a lot since starting to play. I think just kind of rounding out this team with another strong, with some strong gunplay. I think we have already one of, if not the best offenses out of the picks so far, but so I think this pick will have to lean a little bit more towards balancing between the two, like offense and defense. Yeah, I think this next pick is definitely going to be someone that we work with in developing and unlocking even more of their potential since starting to play with us again. I think he's improved a lot already since, starting to play with us, and he's already in a good spot. But I'm going to go with Pepsi here.
All right, Pepsi
as the last pick.
I think that's a solid pick.
To round out the team.
Yeah, most definitely. Let me put him in here. Keep forgetting. So, looking at these teams, I have to say, there's some things I expected that were going to happen, and there are some unexpected picks that took me by surprise. And I think to round it out, I know Phobos had one as well. I was going to go over it with him, but I actually had some predictions as to how I thought the picks were going to go. So, since you guys are done picking your teams, you could choose now to opt out. But this next segment's going to be like maybe 5 to 10 minutes, just a quick recap and comparison.
I mean, I didn't expect any of these picks, honestly. Other than Glutch, I knew what Glutch was doing, but...
I will say, I think the obvious ones, Pariah, Labros, I think were obvious. I think Rab was obvious too, but I honestly thought Danny would have gotten Rav, because I was pretty convinced that Pariah was going first or Labros.
Yeah.
Anyways, and
I definitely thought one of those.
To go into that, we can go into my predictions. And let's see how it compared. So round 1, obviously Danny didn't get his way, as you can see. I had Rav going third or first pick by Danny, which I think was going to happen up until Azure disrupted that. As far as round 2 goes, I think I almost nailed it. Well, the second pick... Let's see. I had Bolty. That was the second pick for Glitch. So I think I nailed that. Jaime, I had Jaime getting... Bolty. Oh, sorry, Raiders. Sorry. Oh, never mind. Yeah. So never mind.
Unfortunately. Yeah, can I trade?
I had Jaime getting first picked round 2 because what I thought was going to happen was that Azure was going to get either Pariah or Labros, and then Jaime would have been his first pick in round 2. Correct me if I'm wrong, Azure, but if you didn't get Rav, was that what was going to happen?
Yes. Yeah, it was.
Okay. All right, that's kind of what I expected. Fox, I had a little rated higher. I honestly was kind of expecting Danny to... When I was hearing him talk about blasters and offense, I was really expecting a Fox pick, honestly.
Yeah, I did not expect him to leave Fox.
When he fell to me, I was like, oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's what made me worried about Glitch's team.
Slicer's a solid player, but I think Slicer next to Sand King, these are definitely the 2 wildcard picks, in my opinion. But Slicer's good. Yeah. Jaime's definitely good. I think Jaime, if he really, if Danny really needs to find a sniper in someone, I think Jaime can fill that role. Or himself, obviously. Helios, I did. So Azure obviously did pick Helios. I think that was going to happen. And what I had is Helios was either going to get picked. If Jaime was taking Azure to pick Helios. But I think Helios got picked up later on. I thought Helios would have been picked by the end of the second round. But I think the Reaps pick threw me off guard a little bit as well. I most definitely did see Pepsi and Reaps in round 3. A big pick that I think was missed out personally by people who got stronger Slayers is I think Phobos was kind of a miss out.
Yeah.
I think that was a miss out.
If I wasn't able to get Fox on offense with me, I would have taken Phobos in round.
Yeah, I know. I 100% know there's a few of us eyeballing Phobos.
Yeah.
I was seriously considering it at the end there too, but
yeah. Phobos would have definitely been a strong pick, but you sort of went the route of if you need a little bit more defensive power, which is respectable. Yeah. And then for the wild cards, I was right about Sand King. Older names, potential risk over reward. I had Double J as a potential last round pick by Raider, depending how things went.
I told Gletch I wouldn't pick him. I wasn't gonna lie to him.
And then, so the two names, Skate was obviously a good pick, but I think two names that can perform, but we just, he doesn't, they don't get a lot of play time, are Colty and Delta. I thought they could have
Delta
potentially...
especially.
Yeah,
Delta
Delta
is good.
especially.
Yeah, I would be very happy with getting them as an assigned player, because I know if someone doesn't show up, they can be there and fill, pretty respectably. So
yeah, the assigned players are going to make a big difference, I think.
Yeah.
Pariah wants a trade. Heads up, Pariah's up on the market, apparently.
Yeah, he's up for grabs if anybody wants to play.
Gletch's entire team is up on the market.
Yeah. And then...
Dude, it's a fire sale over here, man. Come and get him.
Yeah. And then Phobos, I don't know if you finished your prediction list, but I'm curious about, because you had a prediction list, I was wondering how that compared.
I didn't have so much as a list, but I did predict that the first picks would be a bit chaotic, because I felt that it was going to come down to who gets to pick first. And then, like, people had ideas like, oh, Danny's going to want Rav, and it's like, I was pretty certain someone else is going to pick Rav. Like, not...
So you kind of
who it would be, but
you kind of expected somebody to purposely break up that dynamic duo. You kind of were expecting that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, if he made it to me at the 3, he wasn't going to make it to Danny. So yeah, I agree with that, Jake.
I think sort of my concern was like whether people were going to choose a balanced team or not, and I think they've done a good job at balancing their teams. I think people have looked at it and they've made very good picks. Well, except for that one wild card pick, I don't know what's going on there.
I'm a little worried, but I gotta have faith in Sand King.
like Husky said earlier, I think high risk, high reward. If it pans out and he plays up to the level that he was playing at years ago, I think it'll be a really good pick. But I'm interested to see, Husky, like what you think the best and the worst picks are, like relative to where they were picked.
For the first round.
Yeah, round by round, maybe.
Just like relative to their position of like where they got to pick from, I think the best. I think Pariah and Labros are very close. I think it was just kind of obvious that those two are very close. I think the Rav pick first is interesting because, I remember Rav from 2020. I remember Rav from the TX servers, and there is a chance that eventually when he gets warmed up, he actually might be the best player on this list, Slayer-wise. There's a good chance.
That's what I was banking on.
Yeah.
I don't hate that either. Yep.
Yeah.
I think he's doo-doo garbage, and we have nothing to be worried about.
Not to toot my own horn, but I sort of know a good sniper and a good plaster because I have to play against you people all the damn time. And I will say, like if Labros and Pariah are up there, Rav, when he's on, is up there. That's all I'll say.
Yeah. He's definitely top 3 for sure.
The Jaime pick, I think, caught me off a little bit on that. I mean, it's like, I think that's fine. But I honestly really thought Danny was going to go Fox then Jaime. That's kind of what I was expecting him to say. Yeah. But I see the vision here too. Because Jaime can snipe, and I know Danny like Danny can snipe too, but I think Danny,
I think for Danny's team, he needs to be on offense and
he's
locking down the defensive players that I think was a good idea.
Getting iced out of the top 3, I think made it a bit tough. But But I think I don't know. I was just looking for players who. It doesn't really matter what map they play on.
I do wish you took Fox so Gletch wouldn't get him.
Fox definitely. I mean, Gletch definitely had a good pair of picks, and then I think like as even though Pepsi's really good at I think he's gotten a lot better. I think Gletch did have to obviously getting the last pick he had to he had to kind of moneyball it a little bit in round 3, right? Really think close about who he's going to get. Because in round 3, Helios and Skate, I think, are definitely the strongest picks from round 3. Sand King's a wild card. He could come up or not. Round 2, I think, in terms of round 2, I actually think, the best bang for buck pick, if he plays well enough, might be Bolty. Could be. I think it's Fox or Bolty from the round 2 picks. But Reaps has definitely been proving himself as well, as you said. I think Reaps and Pepsi, both of their, like, in terms of, like, the players who don't get picked first easily, their snipers are both on point. Same with Jaime. Yeah.
Bolty's not touching a sniper.
Well, Labros and Raider will probably definitely be on those for sure. Helios as well. He's a decent pick. Like if you need some backup sniping, he's there too. But obviously, I think with Azur and Rav, Helios might have to go put his efforts elsewhere. But then again, Azur, I've seen you run Azur and you do good as well. So I see a lot of opportunity from Azur's team. I think Danny's team has a lot of Skate. I think is a really underrated player. I'm glad
he is Skate. For sure.
I'm glad to see Skate getting the round 3 pick because I think that's what he deserves.
Yeah, I thought Skate might even get picked up in the second round.
There is the potential for that, yeah. Like I could see a world where Skate got picked over Reaps and then Reaps got picked in round 3.
Yeah. I'm glad to see Pepsi got picked.
Slicer definitely blasts. I know, Danny, you were talking about blasters. He definitely blasts. Same with Jaime. So those are good choices for what you were going for.
Mm-hmm.
And then Raider, I have to ask, were you expecting to get Labros from the pick order?
No, not at third. I 100% thought I was going to get Rav. I mean, I didn't expect Azur to swoop him up.
Yep.
Yeah, that's tough because I'm third, and then I'm third again. So it's like, goddamn, they're not leaving me much. But there's a lot of solid players to pick from. I was really hoping to get Fox or. My only concern with Bolty is because he's EU, so it's not going to be able to. We're not going to be able to play with him on weekdays.
That's true. The scheduling might be interesting. As Sand King's NA, right?
He is, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're going to have some work to do.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, and I was wondering. Yeah, well, you guys have an entire week to get scrims in against each other. My advice: don't put too much weight in the results of the scrims earlier on, because I think once teams start to settle down, you'll get better results, especially. So I think right now, looking at the teams, I think there's a lot of expectations on Glitch's team in terms of power. But, Raiders' team has it too. Labros, Raider, Azur has it too. I think Rav, once he picks up, I think Rav's going to go crazy. And then Danny, I think Danny's team has a lot of potential, especially led by Danny himself. Oh, sorry, keep going.
These teams, there's definitely some asymmetry in these teams. They're not all following a fundamental structure. But
what's your preseason rankings for the teams, 1 to 4?
Oh man, it's hard to give. If I was to give based on how scrims are being played right now, Glitch's team probably is, in terms of just, raw power, is probably showing the most.
Yeah.
That's the one I'm concerned the most about.
Yeah. But
I think he's definitely got the most fundamentally structured team.
I will say, though, that the ways, the way scrims get played, it seems like anybody can win, any combination. I think the team that's going to win is going to be the team that puts in most work into playing as proper as possible. I will say that if Glitch's team plays as we're playing in scrims and everyone else puts in the work, he would be the last place team. So everyone needs to put in the work, in my opinion.
We're coasting. Yeah. We're just gonna pop in for the tournament matches.
Well, you could coast your way to 4th place then.
No, we got some work to do. Sand King hasn't played in a decade, so
get Sand King some scrims, get it going. Yeah, and then just to top it off, your assignments are going to come out, I said an hour after the stream start, but give me an hour to 2 hours, because I have to think about it a little bit.
For what?
Your assignment players. You still get 2 more players on top of this.
Oh, okay.
But give me an hour to 2 hours to think about it a little bit. And then, if you guys have any questions about the trade period, too, once you get those, let me know. I know that was kind of touched upon briefly weeks ago. But, yeah, good draft. I can't wait to see how this works out. Can't wait to see these games. Thanks for showing up.
Let's go.
All right, and I'll end it there. Good job.
GG's.
GG's.